Hello everybody, it's Sierra, the Artsy Badger, and today we've got another creature creation video for Drawcember Day 12. So as usual, I went on randomlists.com and asked for 3 randomly generated animals, and these are what I got. My wishes from the last creature creation video have been granted. I was given a reptile amphibian sort of creature to mix in with my mammals, which was exciting, but also resulted in most of these looking very creepy. This first one is definitely not super creepy. It's actually kind of cute. He's a little foofball with a weird slimy salamander tail, but you know, whatever. But once again, similar to the last video where I struggled to differentiate certain things like the body types of the polar bear and the jaguar, with this one, the rabbit and the muskrat were kind of hard to really distinguish their features. So with this first one, I've got the general body and face of a muskrat with the ears of a rabbit, and it's supposed to be a tail of a salamander, but it also kind of just looks like a tail of a muskrat, so, you know, struggles all over the place. This second one is where the creep factor kind of escalates. Pretty much I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate the salamander better than just the tail, because I was afraid that the tail would just look too much like the muskrat tail. And so I decided to give this rabbit muskrat thing a really long body like a salamander. And it's super creepy, but also kind of cute, right? Maybe like a ferret or something, I don't know, slinky little rabbit creature. This third one is the one that I ultimately end up going with as my sort of final creature, I suppose. I tend to try to pick one that I like the best and bring it to a more finished product. This fourth one is probably the scariest of them all. I'm really glad that I didn't keep it with these eyes that you see right here. I kind of tried to give it salamander eyes, but it was just much too creepy. So I went back to giving it more of a generic rabbit face, and then it's supposed to have the muskrat body, and then the salamander tail, and with salamander patterns or coloring or something like that. But it just looks so creepy, and it looks like it's like begging you for something. I don't know. It's kind of terrifying. And this last one is so cute. I kind of wish that I had more room to make this one bigger because I thought it was so cute. But pretty much he's got the body of a muskrat, the tail of a rabbit, and the face of a salamander, and I think it's so cute. So pretty much the winning formula was having a salamander face in some way, because for some reason the salamander faces were cuter and the rabbit faces were creepier. So here I'm going in, adding definition to this creepy rabbit salamander muskrat thing that shouldn't exist, but it does now in my sketchbook. I can't imagine giving my sketchbook to strangers anymore, and I mean, I guess I'm showing this on the internet, so that's just as good, but yeah, kind of terrifying. But isn't that little guy in the corner so cute? Oh, I love him so much. I really wish that I could have made him bigger. I mean, I guess I always could, but not for this video. And so with the one that I ended up going with, I feel like it definitely looks like a salamander rabbit, and the muskrat part of it is kind of lost, but the muskrat is in the teeth. Pretty much the rabbits, you know, you don't see their teeth when they're just resting, but with all the muskrat photos I was looking at, it seemed like their teeth were always very prominent, almost like a beaver. And then I also based my coloring more off of a muskrat, but I feel like that's not super obvious because bunnies are colored in that similar way as well. And I tried to give him the salamander pattern all the way down his back, and his salamander head is still kind of scaly, so almost like a vulture or something is what I was thinking, where like it goes from one texture to another, goes from bald and slimy to fuzzy and furry, if that makes sense. Overall, I think he turned out pretty cute. I definitely think the winner of the page is the bottom left, so I decided to go in with my Posca pens and kind of write my feelings about everything that was happening, because I just could not get over how creepy those two were. I wanted anyone who looked through my sketchbook to know that I am very aware that they are creepy as all heck. And so that's my salabitrat. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's creature creation, even though there were some really creepy concoctions created. I think the final product is pretty cute. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.